Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that you're gonna have to share with all your friends. Banks are not gonna wanna know about this, so please don't share this with any bankers. You don't have to increase your income. You don't have to get a second job. You don't have to get a side hustle. You don't even have to do anything that isn't ethical. What I'm gonna show you is so crazy simple. You're literally gonna go like this and go, how come I didn't think about this? But you're definitely gonna wanna share this with all your friends. What I'm gonna show you is if you make $3,000, and like most people, like almost 99% of everybody, so you're not alone, pays $3,000 in expenses and has zero cash flow. That's why most people's net worth never grows. I'm gonna show you how to do it because this is what I do. My name is Andrew Cartwright. I'm here to help you get money, leverage it and invest it. If you're stuck here, I'm never gonna be able to do that. So this is a basic thing that you can do right now today that is so easy, it's gonna blow your mind. So stick with me for a little bit. I'll do the math so that you can see it with your own head. First of all, this person makes $3,000 a month. Let's call it John. John makes $3,000 a month. He spends $3,000 every single month. Now John is left with zero money. But he has a credit card balance because he's got a brand new TV. He's got, all the stuff, right? Xbox, everything else that he's paid like $1,000 for. So it's up to 10 grand. It's okay, keep your Xbox. I don't want you to get rid of that. But you're paying a minimum payment of $400. That minimum payment is gonna probably have you pay off that credit card in 27 years. So he's left over with absolutely zero because of this credit card debt, about $400. It's gonna take him 27 years, but you know what? He pays this $400 at the end of the month. So he pays all his expenses. We're talking about all the expenses here, minus the $1,000 that you pay in rent. I'll make another video where you can literally pay your rent on a credit card later, but not in this video. You can do it through like Plastique and other companies that actually have ways that you can pay on a credit card, but I'll get into that later. Basically, you're paying $400, $1,000 to rent, $2,000 is going towards expenses, $400 of that is actually going to a credit card. So really, his effective expenses every single month is about $1,600 plus his $1,000 mortgage or rent, okay? So basically, you break it down. The rent's $1,000, the credit card payment is $400, other expenses are $1,600, right? So now, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna change anything. This is the crazy part. What we're gonna do is from that $3,000, when you get that money, you're not gonna toss it in your bank account like people do on auto deposit. If anything, what I want you to do is put it on auto pay. Take $1,000 to pay your rent and put auto pay for the $2,000 that comes out directly into your credit card. What that does is it lowers your balance, reduces your actual payment, and actually gets rid of that $400 payment and increases your credit score because you're lowering that balance. It's so crazy, it's so simple. I hope you get it by the end of this video because you might have just missed it. I'm gonna cover it again. So basically, we're gonna go month one. $10,000 credit card debt, $2,000 payment that came directly out of your check, and instead of going into your bank account, it paid off your credit card. You got nervous because you got nothing in your bank account. But you do have a balance of $2,000 that you can now spend on your credit card. You can earn air mile points, you can earn travel points, you can earn points for like food and clothing and all kinds of stuff. So now we're gonna earn back an additional 1,600 points every single month. So there's $8,000 balance on your credit card. You're gonna pay in expenses. This is gonna cover all your expenses that you're paying, your food, your groceries, all your other stuff, your kids' toys, whatever it is, $1,600, you'll be at $9,600. Now here's the beautiful thing. Guess what we did? We got rid of this payment. This payment is already included in the $2,000 you dropped, so you don't have to worry about that $400 anymore because it's getting killed when you pay the $2,000. But now if you notice, before this, at the end of the month, every month you'd be at $10,000. But now you're at $9,600. You actually, credit score goes up, you're actually paid $400. It doesn't seem like much, but the point is time. Time is what wins the game. It's why we do direct lending, to get people to buy property so that when they buy property, they pay off the property over time and poof, they're wealthy, right? And we do that. We don't need people's tax returns. We do a soft pull. It's crazy. My goal is to lend you guys the most money. Our total line that packages right now is about $1 billion a month, and we'd love to increase that, and we'd love to help you get the access to fix and flip, and also any rental property you want. Make sure you hit the link down below, because we're gonna take care of you. Because this is just the basics. This is to get you healthy so we can make you rich. All right, so month 2, $9,600, that's your balance on that credit card. You're gonna do this same thing. Your check that you get, that $2,000 is gonna go over here into that credit card balance. And basically now you're at $7,600. Pretty cool, right? Now, you're gonna pay your normal $1,600 in expenses, you know, your toys for the kid, your food, all the stuff. Maybe your nails, your hair, whatever it is, okay? Now we're back up to 92, but we're not 10,000 anymore, now we're 92. I'm only 2 months into this. I haven't done anything different. What new job have you taken? What new side hustle have you learned on my channel that you don't have to use, right? Just the way you pay bills can change your life, literally. I make 2 payments on every one of my loans every single month. The banks hate me. I got a whole nother video I should show you on that one, because I've been doing that for years. I got it set up on an auto pay. I pay off my loans like 10 years before they're even supposed to be due, and I don't pay any more money. I just know how to play this game. Banks don't want you to know this. This video will probably get suppressed. I guarantee it, because banks run the world and they fund everything, and they don't want you to know how to do stuff like this. But every banker knows this. So we take the expenses. We're at this 3rd month, $9,200, $2,000 you make to the payment, $7,200. Now you're $1,600. Now we're $8,800. You've literally paid down what you paid down $1,200. We're only in month 2, and you wiped out that $400 payment, and now your credit score is going up. Why? Because while your balance is going down, guess what? Your credit is going up, because they love to see your balance going down. And we're going to talk about other things like 0% interest credit cards. Don't get me started. Home equity lines to kill this too. Don't get me started. I want to keep it simple. This is something you can share with your friends, family, and kids. So here's the bottom line. If you have credit card interest, $10,000 at 21% interest, you are paying $2,100. $2,100 you're paying out of your pocket that's going to a bank. That's why bankers, they love this. Do you know how much money is made on credit cards? Why do you think you can fill out an application and you can literally get a line of credit, like free money to use? It's because banks, this is one of the most profitable centers of all. In fact, by the time 5 years go by, let's say 5 years, right? Let's take it out. Let's say your core balance was 10 grand. In 5 years, they've got $10,400 back. So if you've had a maxed out credit card for 5 years, you have already paid off completely what you had. The problem is you don't get any credit for it, because none of it went towards principal. And this is what this is. So at $8,000, you're paying $1,680. Look at how much of a difference that is, that you're chopping down every time you make a payment. Then $6,000 when you get to here, it's $1,260. Do you see what's happening here? Within no time, I'm literally cutting $1,000 out, which is adding back to your income, which is raising your credit, and you're not changing anything. Other than, instead of your money going into a bank account, it's going to pay a credit card down. And guess what? You can't pay interest on something you paid. So the $2,000 that you just paid off, they can't charge you interest on that. But when you use it, they can't charge you interest till you had the money. So now they've got to wait 30 days before they can charge you interest on that new money that you spent. You see where I'm going? Because a lot of times, if you pay off a credit card in full every month, you pay 0 interest, right? Think about it. Think. They don't want you to get the matrix, the banks, they don't want you to get this stuff. So after payoff in about 17 months, so we're talking about a year compared to normal that banks like and is okay with the world, is 27 years. I'm showing you how you can kill this card in literally a little over a year and a half by doing nothing different, by making no more income, starting with $1,000, you kill that $400 payment, and you pay it off over time. And if you were to do it, we're talking a long time at 400 bucks. If you divide it into 10 grand would be 25 months, but it's just nuts. I mean, you think about this for a minute. Let me recap. You only make 3 grand a month. Maybe you make 5. Maybe you make 2. Doesn't matter. You have $3,000. We're all living up to zero. I've looked at, probably at this point, 200,000 or 300,000 people's personal balance sheets and their bank accounts. And I will tell you, people that make $1 million a year, that's how much they have in the bank account every month. They spend every dime. So if you think $2,000, you make 0, the doctor next door is 0 a month too. They're not building net worth because they live up to their means, right? It's called the creep. So people creep up to that 0. But just by this strategy, you can still be at 0, so you don't have to worry about that. You just have to change the way you put that $2,000 extra by making it an auto pay to a credit card instead of an auto drop to your bank account. That's all it is. It's that simple. Again, share this with friends and families, but please do not share this with any bankers you know, because I have over 160 bankers that I work with. I do not want any of them to see this because we count on this 21% interest is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And when your credit goes up, you're gonna pay the least amount of interest. You're gonna also get 0% interest credit cards. And when I go there,
forget about it.
Wait till I show you. I'm gonna do a video when you can get 0% interest credit cards, and also what credit score you need to get a 0% interest card, and a way to shift it off your personal credit so your credit score automatically goes to the moon because you've moved all your debt over to a business, which I've been doing videos about that. It saved my life. I lived 4 years on credit cards by playing with this strategy, using 0% interest business credit cards. I've had all the way to $8.8 million in credit. Like, this game is one of the best games. The question is, does this game play you or do you play this game? I learned how to play this game and I'll teach you the same. We also started a group called Origin of Opportunity where you can come over and we're doing a workshop where you can learn how to do this in real estate and business. If you want to come, we're having an in-person, $2,000 to in-person. I'll just tell you the price right now, no fancy sales pitch, but we got $10,000 in stuff. You can watch a video in the link. $10,000 in stuff that we get you for the $2,000. If you want to watch it virtually, you get all the $10,000 worth of stuff. You don't get to meet in person or be in my mansion, but you do get it on virtually for $600. It's the first time only, and also that $600 is tax deductible. So you'll be able to deduct it from your taxes, right? Pretty cool. Win, win, win. That's how we like to roll here. So we created this incredible group called the Origin of Opportunity. It's where you and other people like you that have money or capital or credit can come together. You can talk to each other. You can network. You can also get access directly to us, looking at your deals and vetting them and actually giving you quotes to be able to get the money that you need to buy the real estate or the business that you want. It's an incredible place. There's over $5,000 worth of business stuff there. The $43 million that I've learned in business is all in that course. Plus we have a master's in real estate course and tons of courses that all come with Origin of Opportunity, which is incredible. So I don't want you to miss out on it. My thing now, I've made it 4 times. My whole goal in life right now is to help you, lift you up so that you can succeed. That's why we're also doing an in-person workshop. This is a blueprint to financial freedom. It's incredible. October 11th, we're gonna have it here at the mansion. $2,000, you get $10,000 worth of value right here. And maybe you don't wanna network with everybody here at the house, then you can do it virtually online, $600, which I'm telling you straight up because if you really understood how much value, it cost me $43 million. Everything in here is yours, so you don't have to pay the price.